everybody, welcome into Brian's Badass Reviews. Today's review, I want to talk to you guys about the Audio-Technica AT-LP120XBT. It is one of the coolest new things that I own. We're going to go through the unboxing of it, how to set it up, how to put the platter on, how to balance the arm, and how to do the whole thing. Vinyl is alive and well, and rock and roll is not dead. Kick the intro! So I recently got into vinyl records. This is something that when I was a kid, I was into huge. They are making a huge comeback. This was something that first got me into music when I was a kid. Just going to the record store, going through all the vinyls, picking out your favorite artists, looking for new artists, talking with people. It's a huge deal. It was a big part of my life. And now I've kind of gotten back into it and I'm building my collection again. So I wanted to go out, I wanted to get myself a turntable that wasn't too expensive, but was something that was good quality. So I went on the old interwebs there and I did a lot of research. And I found that the Audio-Technica AT-LP120XBT was exactly what I wanted. I wanted something that I could actually Bluetooth to maybe my surround sound speakers, to a speaker outside if I'm outside barbecuing, and still be able to play the vinyl through it. This thing has been awesome. What we're gonna go through today is I'm gonna show you guys the unboxing of it and how we put it all together. So let's get right into it. So as you can see right here, I am just cutting the box open. Once I got the box open here, you can see that there's the instructions right there on top on how to put everything together. It's packaged real nice, got the styrofoam, all that kind of stuff. And guys, this is something that's pretty easy to put together. This is the dust cover lid that goes on top of it. Right underneath that, you'll see the slit pad that you put on top of the platter that you actually set the vinyl right on top of. Pretty slick looking. And right here is kind of the base of the whole unit. Right there's gonna be your platter. This is made very well. It's got some nice weight to it. These boxes here are gonna be all your accessory cables and stuff like that. Comes with pretty much everything you need to hook it up to. Just make sure that when you're unpacking it, you don't throw the foam away because a lot of the stuff you're gonna need is inside there. And then, so here you go. Here is the base of the unit. And here's everything in the box all laid out. There's some of the accessories that you need, the counterweight. There's the needle. Right there is the balancing arm. It's got the speed control. It's got the 33 and the 45 and the 78. So you got all three options there on this one. Little dock for your 45 records. There's your platter. So here I got it set up. Put it on the little stand that I had at the time. And you just take the platter out of the wrapper there, put it right over the top, just sits right on top of there, and you're gonna see it spins pretty free. Just putting on the old slit mat there. I know you can get different ones. You can get ones that are made out of cork. This one seems to work just fine for me. Right here is the balancing arm, and there you can see the counterweight adjustment. So here I'm putting it on the end of the balancing arm, and you just twist it on there. The stylus, you just slip it in there, and then there's a little screw that kind of pulls it in to make it tight. Make sure you take the little plastic piece off the end there that protects the needle there. This next part gets a little bit tricky as far as kind of balancing it. What you want to do is you want to turn that balancing anchor, you want to twist it until you can get that arm to just float freely. And you want to be a little bit careful so your needle's not slamming down onto the slip mat there, because you want to protect the needle. I did kind of not a great job at this, but after just a little bit, I did get it to balance. You see how it's pounding down on the mat there? You don't really want to do that. Don't make my mistake. But once you get it right, you should see it just kind of levitate right evenly across horizontally. Just like that right there. You see how it's just kind of floating? Just raising up just a little bit. And then what you're gonna do is this particular stylus is weighted for a setting of 2 on the skid. This is the anti-skid, so when you put the needle down on the record, it doesn't just automatically shoot towards the middle. And then you set your counterweight to 2 as well. And what that'll do is that'll give it a perfect balance, and that helps the anti-skid. This little light that goes in, and then here are the clips to put the dust cover on. I'm just gonna turn the platter around here. You just slip the little clips in right there, and then the dust cover just attaches right to that, and you can flip it right down. Now, some of the reviews that I read on the dust cover, you don't want to set a lot of stuff on there. It can scratch pretty easily. There's the RCA cables that come with it. On the back there, you see your power, your RCA. It does have a USB. If you want to put your records into the computer, you can do that. It's your power cable, pretty much everything that you need. It's got the USB cable there. The power plug comes like this. I assume it's because different countries have different ways to do it. You got the blue light blinking, that's your Bluetooth. So you would just hook it up just like you hook up any other Bluetooth. Press that button, that starts turning the turntable. We're just about ready to throw a record on this bad boy. I'm gonna just throw a record on here. Of course I can't play it because I don't want to get smacked with those copyright claims. And of course it's gotta be Pearl Jam for me as my first spin. But here I'm just using a carbon fiber brush to get any of the dust off. I like to do this before I play any records. Every single time I play a record, just push the little handle down and it lightly drifts that needle down to the record, and you are ready to rock and roll. So that's pretty much all that's to it, guys. It's a super awesome record player. I've been using it for probably the past 2 months now. I hooked it up to a couple powered Edifier bookshelf speakers, which I'll cover in another review, and they're super awesome. They sound great. The Audio Technica, the nice thing about the 120 versus the 60 is it does have the counterweight. It's a little better quality. But if you're looking for something that's not gonna break your budget, but you want something quality that's not gonna damage your records, I highly recommend this one. I've had the best time just playing records, just hanging out, listening to music, and it's just been so much fun kind of going back into this vinyl journey. So if you guys are looking to get back into the vinyl, you want to start building that collection again, highly recommend the Audio Technica. Get the LP120. You can't go wrong with it, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button if this was helpful for you guys. You guys know what I like to say. You gotta be kind to each other. You gotta do what makes you happy. That's it for me. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace!